Stephen Tyrone Colbert was born on May 13, 1964, in Washington, D.C., and raised in Charleston, South Carolina, as the youngest of 11 children in a deeply Catholic family. His father, James Colbert, was a prominent physician and academic, and his mother, Lorna Colbert, dedicated her life to raising their large family. Stephen's childhood was marked by creativity and a strong sense of humor, qualities that would later define his career. However, his early years were also shaped by tragedy. At the age of 10, Colbert experienced a devastating loss when his father and two of his brothers died in a plane crash. This event profoundly impacted his life, shaping his perspective on grief, resilience, and the fragility of life. Colbert attended Porter God School in Charleston, where he excelled academically and began exploring theater. Initially, he planned to pursue a career in marine biology, a dream that reflected his fascination with the natural world. However, fate had other plans. After enrolling at Hampton-Sydney College, Colbert realized his passion for performance and storytelling. He eventually transferred to Northwestern University, where he immersed himself in the study of theater and honed his skills in acting and improvisation. In 1986, he graduated with a degree in theater, laying the foundation for what would become one of the most influential careers in American comedy. After college, Colbert's ambitions led him to Chicago, a hub for improvisational theater. There he joined the Second City Comedy Troupe, a launching pad for many comedic legends. Second City allowed Colbert to refine his craft, collaborate with like-minded performers, and develop the sharp wit and timing that would later define his television persona. It was during this period that he met future collaborators like Amy Sedaris and Paul Dinello, with whom he created several projects, including the cult comedy series Strangers with Candy. Colbert's big break came when he joined the writing staff of The Dana Carvey Show in the mid-1990s. Although the show was short-lived, it introduced him to a network of talented comedians and writers, including Steve Carell. After the show's cancellation, Colbert began making appearances on Good Morning America as a humorous correspondent, but his career truly skyrocketed when he joined Comedy Central's The Daily Show in 1997. Initially under host Craig Kilborn and later under Jon Stewart, Colbert quickly became one of the program's standout correspondents. His satirical reports, delivered with deadpan sincerity, resonated with audiences and showcased his ability to blend comedy with incisive political commentary. By 2005, Colbert had become a household name, and that year marked a turning point in his career. Comedy Central offered him his own show, The Colbert Report, a satirical news program where Colbert portrayed a fictional, pompous conservative pundit, a parody of cable news personalities like Bill O'Reilly. This character, with his inflated ego and unwavering confidence, became an iconic figure in American pop culture. Colbert coined the term truthiness, which entered the national lexicon and even earned a spot in the Merriam-Webster dictionary. The show wasn't just funny, it was biting social commentary, holding politicians and the media accountable through irony and satire. Over its 9-year run, The Colbert Report won multiple Emmy Awards and a Peabody, solidifying Colbert's status as one of the sharpest minds in comedy. In April 2014, CBS announced that Colbert would succeed David Letterman as the host of The Late Show, one of television's most prestigious late-night programs. This transition was monumental. When The Late Show with Stephen Colbert premiered in September 2015, viewers were introduced to Colbert not as his over-the-top conservative character, but as his authentic self, intelligent, quick-witted, and deeply curious. This shift from persona to authenticity posed a challenge initially, as some viewers expected the same satirical character they had loved for years. However, Colbert quickly found his voice as a late-night host, particularly during the politically tumultuous years that followed. The election of Donald Trump in 2016 transformed Colbert's show into a cultural touchstone. His monologues became must-see TV, blending humor with sharp political critique. His fearless approach to holding those in power accountable earned him both admiration and criticism, but it undeniably made The Late Show the most-watched late-night program on network television. Colbert's ability to balance comedy with sincerity distinguished him from his peers. He often used humor to address serious issues, creating a space where audiences could laugh while also engaging with important conversations. Beyond his nightly monologues, Colbert's interviews became a hallmark of the show. Whether speaking with celebrities, politicians, or thought leaders, Colbert demonstrated empathy and intelligence, often drawing out candid moments from his guests. His ability to disarm high-profile figures while asking substantive questions made him a unique presence in late-night television. Throughout his career, Colbert has expanded his influence beyond the talk show desk. He co-wrote the satirical book, I Am America, and So Can You, and produced animated series like Our Cartoon President, which lampooned political figures. His production company, Spartina Productions, developed a variety of projects, including the CBS game show After Midnight. He even ventured into publishing a humorous children's book, Whose Boat Is This Boat?, which raised over $1 million for hurricane relief efforts. These endeavors showcase Colbert's versatility and his commitment to using comedy for social good. The COVID-19 pandemic in 2020 brought unprecedented challenges to television production, but Colbert adapted swiftly. He began filming The Late Show from his home, delivering monologues from his living room and engaging in virtual interviews. This period highlighted his ability to connect with audiences even in difficult circumstances, providing comfort and laughter during a time of uncertainty. In 2021, the show returned to the Ed Sullivan Theater with a live audience, one of the first major productions to do so, symbolizing a step toward normalcy in the entertainment industry. Despite his professional success, Colbert faced personal challenges as well. In 2023, he underwent emergency surgery for a ruptured appendix, temporarily halting production of the show. He has also navigated shifts in the industry, such as the writers' strike in 2023, during which he co-launched the podcast Strike Force 5 with fellow late-night hosts to support staff financially during the shutdown. These actions reinforced his reputation as a leader who values his team and stands in solidarity with industry workers. In July 2025, Colbert made headlines with a major announcement. The Late Show with Stephen Colbert would end after its 10th season in May 2026. CBS cited financial reasons for the decision, pointing to declining advertising revenue and changing viewer habits in the streaming era. The news sparked an outpouring of reactions. Fans expressed outrage, calling the move a huge mistake, while political figures like Senators Adam Schiff and Elizabeth Warren questioned whether the cancellation was influenced by Colbert's outspoken criticism of Donald Trump and CBS's corporate dealings. The timing coincided with Paramount's high-stakes merger with Skydance Media and a controversial legal settlement with Trump, adding fuel to speculation. Colbert addressed the announcement with grace and gratitude, thanking his staff and viewers for their unwavering support. He assured audiences that the remaining months would be filled with memorable episodes and heartfelt moments. While CBS confirmed that the Late Show franchise would end entirely rather than continue with a new host, many believe Colbert's influence on late-night television will endure long after the final curtain falls. Outside of his professional achievements, Colbert remains deeply connected to his personal values. He has been married to Evelyn Evie McGee Colbert since 1993, and together they have 3 children. His faith continues to play an important role in his life, informing his worldview and grounding him in humility. Despite his fame, Colbert often emphasizes gratitude, kindness, and the importance of family. Stephen Colbert's legacy is defined by his ability to merge humor with intellect and authenticity. From his satirical persona on The Colbert Report to his candid voice on The Late Show, he has transformed how Americans engage with politics, media, and culture. He has shown that comedy can be both entertaining and enlightening, a tool for holding power accountable while offering comfort and laughter in challenging times. As he prepares to bid farewell to late-night television, one thing is clear: Colbert's influence will not fade with the closing credits. Whether through new creative ventures, writing, or digital media, his voice will continue to resonate in the cultural conversation. The end of The Late Show marks the close of an era, not just for Stephen Colbert, but for the landscape of late-night television as a whole. Yet for a man who has reinvented himself multiple times, from improv actor to satirical pundit to trusted late-night host, the future holds endless possibilities. Whatever path he chooses, Colbert's next act will undoubtedly reflect the same intelligence, humor, and humanity that have made him one of the most beloved figures in modern entertainment. His story is one of resilience, creativity, and integrity, a testament to the power of laughter and the enduring impact of speaking truth, even when it's delivered with a punchline.